So in this video, we're going to go over installation of our affordable drop-in e-box. So you got your e-box, you've got it full of hardware. You're going to go ahead and make sure this gasket surface is clean. If it's not, you're going to need to get this guy clean because this is an important sealing surface for your e-box. Once you know it's clean and you're good, you're going to go ahead and place the first gasket down. Now on the grommets, this is very important. This seam here, where it meets the e-box, this seam where it meets the e-box is where they leak from on all of them. Stock, aftermarket, everything. So you're going to want to put a little 1211 on this seam right here. Both seams on all of them. Coils, where they go through. Once you've got a little bit of 1211 or similar sealant, I don't like grease because it can wash away depending on what grease you use. Once you have a little bit of sealant just on those edges, and you might as well just put a little bit. It doesn't need to be much, just a little bit. You want to see, you'll get it in the edges, get it in the crack there. Then you're going to place your housing on top, and you're going to place your grommets in for your start-stop, your stator, and your coil. And that's going to go on top. This little bin is going to go over the coil. It's going to nest on the coil. You're just going to want to check the gap. You're going to want to make sure this is sitting on the coil. And you're going to want this to be as flush as you can get it with the top surface here. That way the beads can't fall out into your e-box. So once you do that, and you're getting ready to assemble, you're going to fill your desiccant holder with silica. Try to get as much in there as you can, but don't overfill it, because again, that glass is going to come down the top. So I gave you a little extra in there, so you have plenty. And then you're going to go ahead and place the next gasket on top. If we can remember which way it goes. And then the glass is last. You're going to take your hardware packet, and you're going to place all the bolts in here. Now once you have all the bolts in here, you're going to want to start at the middle. You don't want to do these guys first. I would start here, 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 and then work your way out. Don't tip the e-box on its side before you get some of these started, because the beads will fall out. The glass needs to be close to the beads so it doesn't fall out. So these nuts have little lock washers built into them. Feel free to add some Loctite if you feel more comfortable to the nut or the bolt. Go ahead and tighten them down. And while you're tightening them, look at the side profile. You'll see it start to bend the glass. When you see it start to bend the glass, stop. And work your way around, right? Do them all hand tight first. Then go back and do another tightening. And then do a final tightening. I'm sure if you put a ton of force on this glass, it might crack. So it doesn't have to be, don't use an impact gun, right? If you put 80 foot-pounds on it, you're probably going to strip the threads out. So don't do that. Just watch the glass deflection on the gasket, and you'll see the gasket itself will actually start to change color where it meets the glass. Don't forget to put some sealant on the grommets on this side where it meets the glass and the gasket. And once you got that all tightened down, you're good to go. You can watch your beads inside the jet ski. And as long as they're blue, then you know your e-box in there is moisture free. So once these start to go clear, or they all go clear, they still can absorb more moisture. You have time, but you need to know that you need to go find your leak. You have a leak somewhere. It may be on a wire penetration. It may be one of the sealing surfaces is dirty. Maybe you pinch something. So take it apart, look. You can always take it after it's assembled and put it under water and see if you can see the leak. So That's our affordable drop-in housing and how to install.